Everybody, Tim here for today's Star Trek Discovery review, Season 3, Episode 2, Far From Home. It's exactly what I thought it'd be. So, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. I did enjoy it. It had its moments where I kind of said this before. I'll say it again just for anybody that's new. I absolutely hated Discovery Season 1. Like, bottom. Absolutely hated it. Season 2 is a little bit better. And here we are into Season 3, and I was already, intrigued by Season 3 when they were like, we're going to the future. And I was like, okay, let's see what happens with this. And, the first episode wasn't bad. I don't like Michael Burnham. I don't like the actress. That's a whole different subject. But the episode itself wasn't bad. It was kind of interesting just to see, the future of society. And I was like, okay. And then, you automatically know, episode 2, Michael's not even going to be in it. It's just going to be about everybody else. Because that's how they do it. Michael gets her own episode, everybody else gets crammed into the other one. And, this was a pretty good episode. I still have some major issues with a lot of the characters. I know everybody loves Georgiou, and I don't know, I just don't like her. I liked her more as when, it was actually her, the captain from the pilot. I don't like the mirror universe of her. She's just overly badass, and I just don't buy it. So, that being said, Tilly's still great, super funny, and I still like Saru. Doug Jones will always be a favorite of mine. But, the whole premise, the whole episode, we don't learn anything. Michael's episode, we at least, okay, so there's the burn, there's this, there's, no Federation. There's a lot of little tidbits of information. This one, I didn't get anything. And, it was great to see some of the characters' interactions and stuff like that. And, I guess that's mostly what this was for. It was, the character development, the plot setup. But, I felt like it was almost a waste of an episode. It was really entertaining. It had a lot of action, but it didn't further anything other than being hey, you gave one person a whole hour to figure things out, and now you have a crew of, 82 people or something, that now all of our main characters, 10 or whatever main characters, now have to, figure out what's going on in the same amount of time. So it felt very, very, very rushed to me. If they had just taken these two, blended them, make it part 1, part 2, just spread it out, I think it actually would have been a much better premiere. To just kind of flow it through. And then, of course, at the very end, when they're being, they get her with the tractor beam, instantly, you're it's gonna be Michael. Who the fuck else is it gonna be? Especially you got 2 minutes left. So, of course it is. I didn't expect the year mark. I knew it was gonna be some sort of amount of time. Whether it be a year or a decade or something. I knew it wasn't gonna be 5 minutes. But so it is kind of interesting that it's been 1 full year or something. So, overall, I am much more excited for this season than I am for, the last 2 seasons. Season 1 almost killed it completely for me. I almost didn't even finish it. But it's Star Trek. I've done this many reviews. I gotta just keep going at this point. So, I'm kind of curious what you guys think about the burn, especially dilithium. Because if dilithium just all went up, all at the exact same time, in theory, why wouldn't the discoveries have just gone up as soon as they got here? So it's kind of interesting, what exactly happened with that? Is the Federation going to come back? What's going on? So I'm curious to see what some of your theories are, what you guys think about these first 2 episodes. Go ahead, let me know, and I will see you guys next week.